Tyra Banks makes big moves. Solange rocks a new look. And we have actor Lucien Laviscount in the hot seat with us tonight. All this and more coming up on Next.
You are tuned in to Black Hollywood Live. Next.
After the song. Oh wait.
Give it to me, baby.
No. Bringing it back. Hey. Give it to me. I've actually never seen this video.
Get it?
I've never seen it either.
This video is the best video ever made.
video.
Ever made. It's where he winks at the camera. It just gives it.
I really? Okay.
Yeah.
It just makes you think all those stories about him are so true.
Exactly, right?
It's like all of
I
like.
can see that your Halloween costume, maybe?
No, I went as Prince for Halloween. And you know what? I think I did him justice. I'm not gonna lie. But Rick James is kind of is an inspiration to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? I wish we'd have found those Halloween pictures of Prince.
I know.
We would have exposed you. I'm just kidding.
No, don't say that. Those are so sordid.
Welcome back, guys, to another great episode of Black Hollywood Live's Next. I'm Rheina. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Rheina_LA.
And I'm Rhelin T, and you can find me everywhere at Rhelin Taryn.
And we have our guest.
Just me in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at home already with you guys.
Oh,
I don't
that's
feel like a
that's
guest.
how we like
I'm like,
it.
where's the guest?
It's the cookout music we got playing in the background.
There
That's
it is.
why.
There it is.
So
There
give
it
it to
is.
them.
There it is.
Exactly.
Right. Where can everyone follow you on your social media?
Oh, my Instagram's it's_Lucien because someone nicked my Twitter one, but my Twitter's it's Lucien. So ICS LUCIEN underscore in between. It's Lucien. Made that real
Lucien.
difficult, didn't I?
That's
It's
fine.
okay.
I did.
At least you don't have an H in your name like us, so it's a little difficult.
Does he?
Huh?
Does
No,
he?
I'm saying he doesn't.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
ours-
we're
different.
Rheina
I see what
and
you're saying, bro. I see what
Rhelin.
you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying, bro. I feel you.
Khalil.
Khalil, where can they find you?
Khaliel Abooboo. You can find me here at Black Hollywood Live and on Twitter and Instagram at Khaliel Abooboo.
And make sure to follow all things Black Hollywood Live at BHL Online on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, share, comment, all that. We love talking to you guys and all of that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get in with this interview.
Let's
Get into it. So,
Snatch.
I want to start off talking about that. Actually, can we play the trailer before we get started into Lucien's career?
Oh gosh.
I saw a little clip of
Makes
it
you sound old.
on his
Career.
Instagram, actually. They were fighting.
I know, boxer.
People are born fully fixed.
Oh,
There he is.
Billy.
Thing about the bullying heist last night.
Everything cracking along okay, old chap?
Head down, arm swinging, father.
Some people are born kind. Everyone who is anyone knows this place is fronted by Sonny Castillo. And that he was born
Oh, him.
just plain.
Gossip Girl. That's
Bubbles
one of my
with your
favorites.
bubbles, baby.
Smart girl, lady. What else are we transporting other than the Heimels, Mr. Cole?
Diamonds. A fistful.
Where are you going?
To get mum and dad tattooed on my knuckles.
You in, you're out.
Oh no, we're in. All of it to go down on Billy to win in the fourth.
To your corners.
There he is.
Stick to the plan.
If you want to turn Sonny Castillo over, you're going to need me in all the way.
This thing's breaking the internet. We're gonna get shot.
Better touch him.
We'll touch him less. Less touching, please.
If he's gonna play the game, he needs to go in heavy.
Sonny, you and I got a good thing going here. I stay in my corner, you play in yours.
Cash works, fellas. That was planned, didn't it?
Oh, it's a plan, did it? Your penis?
Oh.
So basically the longest trailer in history. I think we've seen the
No.
first 3 episodes right there, guys. You know what I mean?
March 16th, that's the day.
That's the day. It is today.
So let's just go in and talk about this role right
Okay.
now. Billy It was Billy effing Ayers.
There's Billy fucking Ayers.
Fucking Ayers.
Yeah.
I don't. Billy fucking Ayers.
There you go. Say proud.
How was your role in this?
It came about in a very funny way. Basically, I got wind that the show was being made about the movie. I was a massive fan of the movie. I think it's kind of an institution back in the UK. You watch Snatch, you watch Lock, Stock, but Snatch was the one movie that stood out, and I got an opportunity to go in and read for the Brad Pitt kind of character. If you want to. Black Brad Pitt, you kidding me? It was a given. It was just like I'd do anything I could probably to get the role, and I knocked a few people out along the way, and yeah,
you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta get them
absolutely. But yeah, so it was mega. It was fun. It was basically, when you break it down, it's like, what do you want to do when you go to work? You want to rob trucks. You want to sleep with hot women. You want to get in a few little tussles. Like, I do all that. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool.
Speaking of doing what you had to do, me and Rheina kind of shared a look. We saw that body shot in there. What did you have to go in the gym and train really hard, or what was that like?
Was that God?
Or was that just God? Yeah, God's gift.
It's amazing what technology's got this day. I did. I went for my audition, and I said to Alex Durakov, the creator of the show, I did say to him, I said, look, listen, mate, if you give me this job, I'll train twice a day. I'll be an absolute weapon if I can. Just give me the job. And I got a phone call. He called me, and he was like, Lucien, you got the job. And I was eating a Twix at the time. And I was like, do you know that last little bit though?
Right.
Like,
one more bite.
Yeah, and eating around the caramel and everything. Oh, shit. But yeah, just kind of threw myself into it, and just went balls to the wall with it, really.
Have you boxed before this, or was that like a hobby for you, or did you just have to have a trainer to get technique down?
I didn't have my family. I'm from quite an unconventional family. Like my old man was like 4 times Miss Universe bodybuilder, and my mum was Miss Universe bodybuilder as well. So kind of.
Whoa.
Wow.
And yeah, but my mum and dad
So
literally.
it was God.
So you were built.
No,
you were built for that.
no, I got home. They're like,
blessed.
Lucien, you look skinny. Like, you know what I mean? There's no leeway in our household. I'm like, I was really nervous about mum and dad watching it for that reason. But yeah, it's just a bit embarrassing, really.
You guys dressed really well in that, by the way. I was
Yes.
just like, every outfit was on point.
I
Fashion
particularly
wise,
like the robe at the end. I would wear that. I would wear that.
You gotta pimp it out. You know what I'm saying? You're really feeling yourself.
I would wear that here during the show.
Yes. Well, I'm coming back next week, bro. So, you know what I'm
Alright.
saying? I want with my robe when you your robe.
Okay, I got a cheetah print one at the crib. I
Oh.
can wear that.
you guys have to wear it next time.
Well, you don't know. You don't know.
Get it.
Were you starstruck at all with Rupert Grint, because he is,
No, I know gingers are actually dying out, but my mum's ginger as well, so I wasn't that starstruck. No. Rupert's wicked, man. Rupert's probably the most humble cats I've kind of come across. That's had that level of success from such a young. Well, you want to call it success, that level of that profile from such a young age.
Definitely.
And the way he conducts himself and handles himself and makes you feel at such ease, and I think he was more struck by us lot and just how outrageously, outlandishly rude and crude and naughty we were. He was taken back, so, in your face, Rupert.
Let's talk about your early career. Like, when did you start acting, and how did that all start off?
Oh, it was so basically I grew up in an area in England, in the north of England, and everyone talks about the cities, Manchester, Birmingham, London. I grew up in a little village town called Burnley, which is notoriously not very pleasant.
Really?
So it was.
You grew up in the hood?
Yeah, I grew up in like a redneck hood though, a redneck hood. Like,
yeah.
I think we're still the only black kids I've ever gone to our school, and like so we.
And you're Trinidadian, right?
No, Antiguan. My dad's Antigua.
Okay.
My mum's a ginger. She's Irish. God loves an Irish. You know what I'm saying?
St. Patrick's Day.
I turn up to the pub on St. Patrick's Day, right? And people are looking at me funny, like, why are you celebrating? I'm more Irish than you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So representing. But yeah, so I was always a good kid, but I was a little bit naughty. I'd say.
Ooh.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Naughty like
How naughty?
I was a kid, guys. So come on. Like, No, I just did naughty
We talking
things.
about stealing candy from the corner store. That's
Yeah,
what we're talking about right now. Come on,
That's
guys.
what we thought too. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, no, I don't trust these eyes. You guys are killing me.
Okay.
No, so I was about 10 years old and I had a big afro at the time, and
Nice.
I was feeling myself. Not gonna lie. I was shopping with my mum in town, and basically the shop attendant was at the time beautiful, so I thought I'd chirps to her. I spit a bit of game. So whilst I'm spitting game to the shop attendant, and I'm like, look, listen, Nas, on a real, I will take you out. Like, my mum's gonna take you out, and she's gonna pick us up. She's gonna pay.
I got a chauffeur.
I got this.
Don't worry, baby.
Locked down.
We good.
Locked down. And it basically came down to a woman overheard the conversation I was having with this lovely shop attendant, which I do think one day I'll probably meet again and marry.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Chance encounters.
I have no idea what she looks like these days. But
Don't box yourself in.
I know, right.
Keep
Okay,
your
cool.
options open, okay?
See, I like this.
Keep your options open.
I cannot right now.
I'm getting so excited. Yeah, and she was casting for a modelling campaign, which is a department store in the UK called Marks and Spencer's. And she said he'd be great for it. We're looking for 4 young kids, different diversities and whatnot. He'd come for an audition, and my mum was like,
Oh my God, really?
yeah, absolutely. My mum got it, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to talk to my kid, like, what? Like, and then we kind of got back and we spoke about it, and they exchanged numbers. I don't know the ins and outs, but I ended up going for this audition for this campaign, and I got the job. And it just happened that it was with David Beckham. He's a big soccer player in the UK.
Nice.
So kind of turned up to set, and I was a little bit, like I say, I was a bit naughty, but very polite. And something happened when we was shooting, and it could have gone either way, to be honest with you. I was either going to go back to school on then, get a good hiding off my mum and dad, but it kind of worked out all right. So yeah, he ended up calling my mum and dad and said, look, listen, he's full of energy. He should get into acting, and there's an acting school in Manchester, about an hour and a half away from where we lived. And you should send him to this acting school, and mum and dad took me for the first class, and yeah, it didn't go again for another month. It was a long situation, but yeah, and then that's how it kind of all kicked off for me.
Wow. So you fell in love with acting then, or is it like gradually progressed? You started to like what you were doing.
I don't know. Yeah, it does kind of grow on you. So it's like, what else can I do? You know, like it just becomes part and parcel of. I think it's just part of me now. I think, and I hate it so much. I hate it. Like I come home and I'm depressed and I feel I hate myself. And my mum asked me like, Lucien, why do you do it? I just named 3 things, and these 3 simple things, the reason why I do it, and they outweigh all the pressure and the nerves and the anxiety and wanting to be good enough. And the 3 things are basically the 10 seconds I getting the phone call saying I've got the job. Then that 10 seconds of me, yeah, I've got the job, turns into, shit, I've got to do it now. Like that, then the pressure comes on again. And second one is going in a room, going into an audition, and giving them something that they've not seen before, and seeing a casting director or a director and producer, their eyes light up and be like, oh, that's interesting. And just sparking people's interest. And the third one is, and it happens once in a blue moon when you're on set and you come out of a scene and you just, I don't know, you kind of lose yourself, and it's like, wow, that kind of had this detachment from myself, and for them 3 reasons, the hell of everything else like makes it all worth it for me. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah, that's really deep.
No, we get real deep.
No, because it's interesting just to hear like a lot of people, when you think of an actor, like, oh, you're a celebrity, you're in the spotlight, but they don't really think about all the other things that come along with the profession as a whole. So that's interesting to hear about. What roles in your future, I guess, can you see yourself playing that you haven't yet?
I want to be a crackhead. I want to like absolutely go balls to the wall, raw, like stripped down.
People don't know, you can play a crackhead, like you can get away with doing a lot of shit.
Oh, you can do all kinds of
Exactly.
crazy. I want to be crazy.
Yeah, a crackhead would be fun.
I mean? Yeah, like just
Halle Berry as a crackhead.
You could throw shit just randomly,
right?
Yeah.
like jeez. But
you don't have to explain yourself when you're a crackhead. You just do it.
Just be a
why did you do that?
Because I want crack.
I want crack. Shit. That crack right got me. Yeah, from that to play Bond to I don't know, just to Bond would be cool. Bond would be cool. I think I've got a while to go for that, but I don't know anything that where Bond's kind of stereotypical. Like I think it's most guys kind of whatever, especially being British. But just any jobs where you can transform, because it's so easy to paint people with the same. Oh, you look like this, or you are this. It's like
definitely
when you go in a new country or a new city, and you ask someone, where should I go tonight? And they turn around and said, oh, you should go to that. Mm-hmm. And then you get to that spot, and you're like, that's what they really think of me. They really think I'm into this. And it's like, I just want to break the mold of whatever the mold I'm in. Like, I don't know, just kind of transform and do something that's a little bit outlandish and outrageous and a bit fucked up.
I like that.
Damn.
I think so.
You have some good answers.
I know. So we highlighted Snatch.
Yeah.
So what projects are you working on other than like in the future that we can look out for?
Oh, I'm like ready to roll out. Like I'm back on the market right now.
Back on the market.
Yeah, back on the market. I think hopefully we're gonna get season 2. I really do hope so.
This is on Crackle, right?
This is on Crackle,
nice.
Which is free, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
So you can
Free.
just tune onto that shit and just watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so please do that. They'll love me for that. But yeah, at the moment, yeah, just back in the realm of auditioning, which I love. I love auditioning. I think it's like I said, it's that kick you get when you get given 2 scenes, 3 scenes. You can go into a room and there's no right or wrong. And when you can flip people's heads and just give them something to think about, I really get a kick at that. And it's instant. It's like, you know what? You know if they don't like you.
Really?
But you know if you're not right for it. I've been sat in a room, an audition room with 7 like Pakistani dudes with beards, and I'm looking at the script like, shit, man, I ain't getting this part. I ain't getting this role. I ain't getting it. But at the same time, you roll up there and you give them something to think about, and that's I get a kick out of it. So just back auditioning at the minute and seeing what comes.
So what are some things that you can tell someone who's preparing for a huge audition? Like how do you prepare for one?
Oh, it's never a huge audition.
There's never a huge audition.
Never a huge audition. Prepare for every audition exactly the same as you would.
Practice how you play, baby.
You know this. You know. Well, this guy
Practice how
right
you
here.
play.
Yeah. Some of my water on that one.
We have created a new bromance, I feel like, in the studio.
Oh, it's going off. It's going off. But I think, prepare as you would, but the idea of over preparing is still, you can get in your own head with things. Like it, and it's the most frightening thing is when you walk out of an audition and you're not free. You're not free to play, and everyone has their own process. So I've never like to say, look, listen, you should do this or you should do that, because I've got friends who literally walk in half knowing their lines and kill it because if they spend too much time on something, then they get in their head about it. And then I've got other friends who have to prepare, who'll have more like writing on the sides of their scripts than dialogue in the fucking Bible. Do you know what I mean? Like sorry, I shouldn't have said that myself.
No, it's okay.
Do you know what I mean? And it's and everyone's got their own ways of doing it. But every audition is I go for jobs now, even now, where I know I'm not going to get the job, for instance, but I just like to go in there and flex. I like to go in there and
flex.
Do you know what I mean? It's my gym. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's what I love to do as well. So I think the idea of preparing for a big audition, just kind of put that to back in your mind and know you're good enough, know you're worthy, and go in there and slay with a shit. You know what I'm saying? Slay all day.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, guys, make sure you follow Lucien on all his social media pages. So take a look at his work, future work coming up, and then also make sure you catch Snatch on
Crackle.
It's free.
It's for free.
free. You just
Everyone
log
likes
on.
There's no
free.
excuse now.
Just watch
Like,
that. They got
no
they got some
excuse.
cool stuff on there too.
You got some
so,
dope stuff, you know.
Yeah,
Some wicked
Seinfeld is
stuff.
on there.
You know what? I think
All
I
in the
did come
Family
across
is on
Crackle because
there.
I was trying to, watch some free TV, and that was like the first.
The
thing
Steve
on my
Harvey show is
search
on
engine.
there.
Steve Harvey show's on there. Oh, I've been trying to track this down for like a
Really?
cool minute. Yes.
It's amazing. I come right. I'm like, oh my god.
I've been trying to.
Yes, the '90s one,
90s,
not the talk
not
show.
the talk show, the
Not
90s
the
stuff.
'90s one.
I was talking about
Oh,
that show.
Sid
See,
and
this is
all
all new
them.
to me. It's all
Oh.
new. That's all new. Like I'm from the UK, so I don't know too much about Steve Harvey. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh. Oh.
I got you.
We'll- yeah, we'll put him
Okay,
on.
cool.
We'll
As long
put
as you
him
got
on
me.
game.
As long as you got me.
We're gonna get you on some
Okay,
smart
one thing-
guys, some Steve Harvey, sister.
Oh,
We
sister,
got
sister.
Oh, yeah,
Sister.
we got that. That came over the pond. That came over the pond. That came over the pond.
That's good.
So, okay, so you're from the UK.
I am, yeah.
What are some terms that
Oh,
are
yes.
common out there that we don't know anything about?
The loo.
So we can learn
I
from
know the
those.
loo. I know the loo.
Teach
Yeah.
us some terms.
And
that we can,
smoke a
start saying.
fag.
Smoke a fag.
I
Yeah.
know that one.
Yeah,
Who? What?
Yeah.
That's the thing. See, you see how he was unfazed by it? It's totally a thing.
Smoke a fag. Fag's a cigarette.
It's a cigarette.
Yeah.
Smoke
Yes,
a fag is
smoke a
a
fag.
cigarette.
It's a cigarette.
Careful.
Okay.
Coming on shouting that down like we hold.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no. It wouldn't work over here, but I'm just saying.
Sorry, just say it with a British accent. Go do it.
Say it.
Oh, smoke a fag.
Hey, that was good. That was good. That was good. That
Oh
was
my
good. That was good.
goodness.
I like that.
I
like
can't believe
that.
I just
I like
watched
that.
that.
I don't know. My terms are like I don't know because I did within the UK we've got massive like West Indian kind of like kick in the ass. We've got. So it's like wagwan in.
Wagwan?
Wagwan. Like
Yeah,
wagwan.
but that's like
Jamaican.
yeah.
So
That's
it's like, but
Yeah, I heard
it all
that.
picks up. It all picks up. So what else? All right, I've got 5.
I heard you say wicked.
Wicked, yeah.
What is that wicked like
Wicked,
cool?
yeah. Boss mate.
Like-
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Cool.
Gravy.
Yeah,
It's all
wicked.
gravy. It's all gravy.
Oh.
It's all gravy.
Gravy,
It's
okay.
all gravy.
and tussle. I'm gonna start using that. I
Oh,
like tussle.
hey,
I like
he-
Tussle?
How do
What
you
does
know
that
all
mean?
these?
I'm distinguished. You didn't know that?
English.
I know that's a good.
Wait, tussle, what is that? What is that?
It's like a fight.
Yeah.
Tussle.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, tussle.
Okay.
Rumble. Yeah.
Wow.
What else
So we have wicked, smoke a fag.
Guys, we've been friends for like 10
Clearly,
years. You didn't know
Clearly,
that?
yeah.
Past
I mean,
lives and
geez.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
we out here.
What else?
You have to say it in a British accent though.
What are you putting me on the spot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
She was a slide at you, right? I'm with
I
you guys.
can't. No, I'm embarrassed. I can't.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
cool.
want to mess it up. You do it.
I don't know what to say.
Give us another
And I
good
might-
term.
Yeah, give us another
All right,
term.
Because he already has smoke a.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
What is cheeky?
Cheeky. All right, cheeky.
What does cheeky
Oh, she got a
mean?
cheeky smile, ain't she?
Oh.
Cheeky means good then.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
like a cheeky
cheeky's
smile.
good.
Yeah.
Look at
Cheeky.
everybody. How does everybody know these
I
terms?
don't-
And
I
we're just
know-
like,
Yeah. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's
Well,
cool.
so when you guys tell somebody like have fun and we out here we say turn up.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys say out there?
Let's go. Oh, right, okay, let's have it. Let's go balls to the wall.
Have-
Let's get mash up. Let's get
Balls to the walls. I
Let's
like
go,
that.
Balls to the wall. Let's get. Yeah, I don't know how much I can actually say because I have to explain it, and if I explain it, then it's a lot ruder than it actually is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we've got
I
like
get it.
terminology for like things that are real filthy, but it's
Okay.
not actually that filthy when you say it. It's the whole thing.
Okay.
Have you picked up on any terms since you've been out here?
Yeah.
What did I had one today.
Thought.
Thought. This thought thing. What is that?
Khalil, what is that thought?
What is that?
Explain to
See,
us.
now you can
Thought.
explain
Explain
it.
to the
This
audience.
thing- Never want to explain it. Never want to explain it.
It's an acronym.
Okay. It really is
He's
though.
Googling it right now. He's Googling it right now.
No, no, no.
Urban Dictionary right here.
It's an acronym. The letters all stand for those hoes over there.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Where did you hear thought? Like we were just randomly. Like where'd you hear this? Out
I
at the club?
don't really go out clubbing that much, but I hear it quite a lot.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, shout from cars.
Oh.
Yeah.
So people are just telling you.
Like, yeah. I tell you one thing though. When I came to LA, I was really expecting Melrose to be a lot better than it was.
Really?
That Bobby Valentino tune back in the day.
He right?
Like he
I
put
thought
Melrose
the
on the
same
map,
thing.
and I'm like, I turn up. And
I'm
I was
like, oh man, I'm gonna go to Melrose. I'm gonna see some
Yeah.
bad joints, and it's
You know
gonna
what
be
I'm
like
saying?
stores everywhere,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be like all classy and fancy.
and
And
it's like all I see, all I do is walk down the road, and like any one, the one female
Just
that
a
does
bunch
walk
of
down the road is a
traffic.
thought. Like, it's like
Oh my gosh, LA.
I feel bad when people visit LA and then they have
expectations.
You're a Valley girl, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
That's cute. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where are you from, Rheina? Carson?
From Carson.
Yeah.
She from the hood.
I'm not from the. Okay.
Damn, Khaliel. Khaliel. She from the hood. Damn.
It's
It's
like
nice out there. You know, I want to go to this
ghetto.
place called
It's a little
Hiccups
ghetto.
out there in Carson.
it's like
Shows
down the
it
street from
down.
my house.
You're
It's not
oh,
that
okay,
ghetto.
see? It's not that ghetto.
You don't visit. You know what I mean?
Khalil,
Does that make sense?
up.
All the people from Carson go come at you in these comments.
I'm saying. I got people
He's
listening.
pulling the leg. He's pulling the leg, innit?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we just got. Well, let's just
You know
talk
what?
about. Let's just talk about Lucien.
Yeah? Or let's see what Lucien thinks about. Yeah, let's see. Okay,
gotta
so
talk about Solange.
it's time for Next or Nah, which is our segment, which is about what is trending right now. So, basically, Solange.
I think I have a picture.
Yeah,
of
Solange
this.
was rocking a new look.
Okay.
And
You ready for this?
Now get ready to see if you like it. It is plastic. Not plastic. Paper bags as dresses.
She's
Wow.
on the right.
Mm-hmm. Next or Nah.
I'm just really more worried about her if it starts to rain. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
That
this
was
is like
good.
definitely
That was
a
good. That was a
summer
good one.
in California type of outfit
Yeah.
then.
And just don't sit down in it, because
What if it rips?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's kind of alright. You know?
Well, you know, in LA they make you pay for bags now, so maybe.
Oh
Exactly.
shoot, they do.
Let's see. I'll wrap this up.
Khalil, next or no? Your next girl, she coming out in your first date looking like that? Next or no?
Lucien, when in the
I
UK,
still rock with Solange though.
You still rock with Solange,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not the
yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Okay.
with
Yeah,
this-
because you can't not rock with Solange. You're gonna get like karate kick to the head.
Exactly.
You know how that goes down.
if you're in the UK, you think this would go? This would be like kind of fashionable.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Let's get real.
I just.
No? Rheina?
I don't. Nah.
Nah.
Did she go out wearing it, or is it just for like a little?
It
like-
might be for the picture. I'm not too
Yeah.
sure if she's gone out in it. You know, it just brought me back to a time when I was young and I used to
What did you say?
Wear
dress
paper
myself
bags?
in my towel,
and
I
bags?
used to like
So
my
you were
towel
homeless.
was like a dress. No,
No,
I got
on
the
towels.
shower. Do you used to do
I
that?
still- yeah.
I used
I
to,
wear a towel around.
yeah, and I'd be like,
but
when I was young, I used to
paper-
be like, ooh, I'm gonna make a clothing line out of my towels and call it From Rags to Riches.
Really? So I think
When
that's
I was
amazing.
young.
Isn't that back to the
Yeah,
rags,
yeah.
though?
But
How
I
are you
think
to riches?
Because it's gonna be
You
rich
still
because
got
now I'm about
those
to be
bags.
selling these towels that look like dresses
So you
in the
would be
store.
the only one who went to riches, and
I
everybody
will
else
wear
is
your
still at rags.
rags to riches,
you would,
girl.
You would still
Yes,
wear
thank you.
rags.
Thank you.
To riches.
Rags to riches, because now it's rich. You could be wearing
Anyways.
some nice, Egyptian cotton
I was
type.
gonna say you're gonna get some real good
Yeah.
like fabric
With like a
softener on.
1,000
fabric.
thread count.
Yes.
and- Okay.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
Khaliel. And you know you would have.
Moving on.
You would wear it.
You would wear it, especially
wear
if
it?
it felt good. I mean, you have your little cheetah robe, so why
Yeah,
not?
why not?
A robe and a towel aren't the same thing.
It's classier.
Yeah,
I guess.
more creative.
But this just.
All I gotta say is if the Snuggie sold millions,
That's
Thank
true.
you.
you can make some money, Rhelin.
Thank
That's
you.
true.
James.
That's
The
a good
Snuggie
point.
sold millions. What the hell is a Snuggie?
You don't know what a snuggie
Didn't
is?
Snuggie didn't make it across the pond?
No, man.
Oh,
that's
man.
Basically a backwards robe.
it's a backwards
Yeah.
robe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, when I got out of the bath when I was a kid, my mum used to wrap me up in a towel. It doesn't make any sense, but like she'd come at me like that and wrap it round me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
So you
just
can't
like
actually
that.
move.
But you can put, it's
Yeah,
like,
they have sleeves.
They have sleeves.
It's more. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah.
it's like a onesie, I would say. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now they have mermaid blankets. So like,
I've seen
you seen
those.
those? It's like
Yeah,
a
I've seen
blanket.
those.
It's like a mermaid
And
fin.
it has fins at the
yeah,
end.
it has fins in the
Yeah.
end, so you
It's
don't
basically to stop your kids from running around.
have to.
Well, they're
I mean,
for adults.
It's like, yeah.
So-
Oh, they're for adults.
Yeah.
Yes.
Khalil has like
I
five.
kind of want one.
You didn't even know what it was.
I don't even know what to say about that one. I don't know what to say.
No, it's okay. I mean, he does.
I like it. Nah,
Tell
cool,
me.
man. Cool, bro.
Tell me. He posted on the Instagram.
All right,
Oh.
now we're lying.
now it's on the
Now
gram.
we're
Lying.
When it's
Live.
on the gram, it is real.
The cheetah print robe is on the gram. The fins, you've never seen that.
I want to see this cheetah print robe, for sure.
Okay.
Fashion-wise, okay. So, do you think personally,
Hmm?
UK fashion is better than, say, LA?
Yeah, let's say
fashion?
LA
Let's
fashion.
say LA fashion, because not everyone dresses the same.
I don't
and-
even know what LA fashion
I don't know what
is.
LA fashion is either.
Well, this is.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, you have if you see somebody, I don't know, I kind of you can see
Chuck Taylors and Dickies?
But difference from New York and
with a
and
little
LA.
gun drawn on the side?
Like Tim's, for example.
Okay, that's New York.
That's a New York thing, right?
Right.
So that's what I mean, like LA.
Chuck Taylors with the
style.
gun drawn on the side.
So you've been around
and then
Hollywood
the gang
too.
symbols. Have you seen those?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I watch YouTube. No, I think what's really interesting, no matter where you go in the world, people dress for the weather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to be fair, like you guys don't just run around in Tim's because you ain't traipsing through 3 foot of snow. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Except
But,
Odell wore them on a yacht in Miami one time.
You wore.
No, Odell Beckham, a football player. He wore it on a yacht in Miami. You remember?
What,
We're
that?
not going to
Tim's?
talk about football players. In
I'm
this
just saying
section.
that was weird. But anyways, continue.
Yeah, you don't wear any shoes on the yacht, man.
Well, he did.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Timberlands at that.
I feel like the UK fashion might be better. I used to
I
be
think
on
so, too.
Lookbook
I don't
a
want to go
lot,
too
and
hard,
I used to
but yeah.
really.
Yeah,
It is, right?
I think we do well. I do. I think this. You know, LA swag is very much like, whatever, cool, throw it away. You know what I'm saying? It's a throwaway swag, which is dope. But I feel like UK kind of become a little bit more.
Because you guys have, I think, because you guys have like all the great designers though too out there.
And we have seasons and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we like to layer it
Like
up.
fall out here is still summer out here.
I don't know what day it is. I don't know what
Yeah.
time of year it is. I
Yeah.
get
It's
this-
winter and it was just like 90 degrees the other day. So
that sucks, doesn't it?
yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of here. She loves it. She's a little sunshine.
with it.
That's
She's from the valley.
that's
She's like a
wicked.
sun baby.
I love it.
That's wicked.
When it was raining, I was like, oh my god,
Clock that, clock
that's
that,
a
clock
wicked.
that.
You need to say it in the accent, Rheina.
Wicked. Sorry.
Wicked.
I fucked up. Wicked. I can't say it. Wicked.
Yeah, I love it.
Whatever. But yeah, you guys, that was
What? That was your attempt?
that was my attempt.
Okay,
Is
let
that
me
good?
see.
points.
You have to try it too. That's wicked.
That's wicked. That's wicked.
I like Spice Girls.
Do you?
I love Spice Girls.
Was Spice Girls big
I wanted to be baby
Yeah.
out there?
Spice.
Are they still
Yeah.
big?
No.
I don't know if
Oh,
they
we have
put
to
much
wrap
weight
up.
on or
Sorry,
anything like that.
It's
Anyway,
okay.
sorry. That's our
That's
show,
it?
guys. Yes, I know.
No.
That's what's
Oh,
done.
the music is playing. That
No.
means we gotta go.
Oh,
No.
But this isn't our last time we're gonna have Lucien in here with us. We're gonna have a full hour, just him. He's gonna share everything. We'll set it up soon,
Ooh.
so make sure you guys tune in. Watch Snatch
On
Crackle
Crackle.
for free.
Seriously,
Free.
that's your homework. Let's do it.
That's your homework.
I'm Rheina. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Rheina_LA. Have a wicked Thursday.
And I'm Rhelin, and you can find me on Instagram at Rhelin Taryn. And I want you guys to have a wicked day.
She should show me out.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Wow. Wow. Up top.
I
10
tried.
points. 10 points right
I
here.
tried.
Lucien, where
Whoa.
can share your
Oh, hit me on Instagram. It's _Lucien. I don't use Twitter that much, but I'm on there somewhere. You can find me.
Khaliel Abooboo on Twitter and Instagram.
Boom.
and, okay.
That was quick, cause this I'm thrown off. So
my turn.
yeah.
Okay, your turn.
And make sure you follow all things Black Hollywood Live at BHL Online on Instagram and Twitter. And tune in next week for Next at 6. See you
Awesome.
guys. Bye.
Thank you.
I couldn't do it for a long time.
Thanks.
From executives Keven Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Hollywood redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.